Find, honey, I'm home.
Whoa! What's up, fellas?
A side of WSU most Cougs don't even know about. We take you on a tasty tour through the Palouse. Plus an ice rink, shopping mall, and golf course. Wait until you see the largest cruise ship to ever dock in Seattle. Get ready, sushi lovers. We found some of the top spots in the city. And you don't have to be a diva or over the hill to learn to love an aria. Find out why millennials are getting hooked on opera. Seattle Refined starts now.
Hi, everybody. I'm Gart Swanson, and welcome to Seattle Refined. I'm in Pullman, Washington, on the beautiful campus of Washington State University. And look at this. This is Martin Stadium, home of the Cougs. Well, as you know, there are thousands of Wazoo grads working and living in the Seattle area. And if you know one of these folks, you know that they bleed crimson and gray. They are proud of their roots. So we decided to fly on over here and see what all the fuss was about.
Washington State University is about a 4.5-hour drive from Seattle. The college town is the pride of the Palouse, home to nearly 30,000 students. When most people think of Wazoo, football, the Greek system, and Cougar Gold cheese comes to mind. But there's a lot more to this campus. And now we're pulling back the curtain on what makes this university tick. And some of the cool and unique programs might surprise you.
WSU is a place where a lot of people come to get great degrees. They really plan their future out with communication, agriculture, food, maybe a little bit of science, and also bees. Yes, I said bees.
Check it out. This happened on the WSU campus earlier this summer. The university provost put on a bee beard to raise awareness about honeybee health and funding for the unique university program. Crazy stuff.
All right, I'm not that brave, but I did put on a beekeeper suit to see what all the buzz was about. What about gloves?
You'll be fine.
WSU has one of the coolest classrooms we've ever seen. It's the Eggert Family Organic Farm, home to honeybees and really awesome veggies. Some of this goodness ends up at top restaurants like Pullman's Black Cypress. The food is on point. Don't worry, we'll be back in just a moment. But first, a little Bee 101.
I've noticed that I have a bee suit on and you don't. Why
Yeah.
is that?
Well, we want to make sure you're protected, and I'm not worried about it.
Because these bees are your friends.
Yes.
So Megan, how long have you been doing this?
I started working at the WSU bee program about a year ago.
And you've been stung how many times?
Over 500 times.
So Megan, are the bees in trouble?
Yeah, the bees in the United States are doing very well. Our research program here at WSU is trying to solve some of those problems and help the bees.
Whoa. Whoa. What's up, fellas?
Those are all ladies.
All ladies. What's up, ladies? No offense.
Here's a male honeybee, so they don't have stingers. You can hold this guy.
You can hold that guy? Are you sure that's a...
Yep.
Your
Their
paws
stinger
gonna-
is modified.
See, look, they're chubby. They're little teddy bears.
Wow.
Now it's time for the best part.
Ooh, that's good stuff.
There you go.
Yeah. Mmm. It's like baklava.
There you go. Wow.
Mmm. That was really... I'll do it.
There you go. Some more.
I wash my hands. Wow. That's great.
Honey isn't the only thing on the menu on the farm.
This is head lettuce here, and then some Swiss chard. We're gonna go get some kale. This is collard greens on my left.
And it's robust out here, too. I mean, everything's just going gangbusters.
Yeah, no, we're having a great season, and everything's growing well.
All right, let's go pick something.
Okay. And you're just kind of making a snapping motion. You can grab one if you want.
Why is this program important for the Cougs and really society?
Well, organic agriculture is huge. It's the fastest growing still market in agriculture. What our primary goal here is to be a teaching facility to let students get hands-on experience in this type of agriculture.
All right, we're eating this tonight. We need a couple more things for dinner. Will you pick some more stuff for us?
Yeah, all
Let's
right.
do it.
All you have to do to harvest these is just
Oh, look at that. Look at the color on that.
reach down and pull. Okay,
I have to ask you this.
okay.
I know this stuff goes to the athletic department. Are the Cougs going to beat the Huskies this year?
Only with crimson beets.
There you go.
Okay, bad jokes aside, it's time to taste the fruits of our labor. Back to the Black Cypress restaurant we go.
These carrots look familiar.
Yeah, they're WSU carrots.
I like those things. I think we picked those just a short while ago. So, Maria, tell me what we're making here.
We're making a smoked carrot hummus. Just go for it.
Oh, that's good. Right amount of
Okay.
salt, yeah. Even a little more garlic in there, that's great.
And see that the spicy comes from the garlic and the cayenne.
Nothing like organic food, especially when it's local.
I know, it's the best.
You feel kind of spoiled having Wazoo right here with that garden?
It's amazing. It's amazing, you know, being able to enjoy all of that, you know, amazing product.
And there was just one more thing I had to try.
Alright, there's that cheese plate for you.
Now this has the honey we gathered in the garden, right?
Yes, absolutely, right there under the lemon.
Oh, look at that honey. Woo! Perfect. Thank you.
You're welcome, enjoy.
That's good stuff. Well, the spirit of WSU might be actually the spirits. We're talking wine. Thousands of students come here to learn all about winemaking.
Here's proof. Check out all of these bottles displayed at the Campus Visitor Center. Each one has some connection to WSU.
The wines are not only student wines, they're also alumni wines, somehow connected to a Coug in various disciplines. So some of them are the winery owners, some of them are the winemakers themselves.
And we can't visit WSU without mentioning Cougar Gold. The Campus Creamery has been turning out the award-winning cheese since the 1940s. You can spot those popular tin cans pretty much everywhere on campus and a lot of stores around the Northwest.
Hospitality is also a top program here at Washington State University, and we may have a dream job for those graduates. How about working on the largest cruise ship ever to dock in Seattle?
It dropped anchor at Elliott Bay this summer, and we got the grand tour from our friend Seth Wayne. All aboard the Explorer of the Seas.
She's close to 140,000 tons. That's more than 350 Boeing 747 jets and stretches more than 1,000 feet. That's nearly 2 Space Needles.
Big ship sailing on the ocean.
There's 9 bars, a shopping mall, an arcade, 3 pools, hundreds of deck chairs, sweeping glass elevators, a 3-story dining room, 10 different restaurants, including Johnny Rockets, a basketball court, a mini golf course, even a spa to unwind from touring this floating town.
And if that's not enough for you, they offer ice skating on a cruise ship. Look at me go. Whoa.
Feeling like you need to catch a wave? Surfing's on the top deck. Don't worry, the water's warm.
So where do you sleep on board the Explorer of the Seas? This is one of the top-of-the-line rooms. It's called an owner's suite, and it's quite swanky. Maybe you don't have the funds for a suite. That's okay. There's really not a bad room on board. Some of them offer floor-to-ceiling windows, other private balconies with a still million-dollar view. Sometimes you just gotta stick to a budget. I hear you. So the least expensive way to go on a cruise is by staying in an inside cabin. That means you do not have a window. This is pretty much your entire room, but you got a big mirror. Here's my camera guy, John. Hi, John. Such a big ship, such a little wheel.
When we're coming in and out of port, we have a quartermaster steering the ship. Get your hands on there.
Okay.
That's it.
And then stand up straight?
Yeah, well, you can stand up. There
Okay.
you go. You can move it back and forth.
Literally, this right here.
that is how the ship is steering when we go into hand steering.
And it's all under the helm of Captain Rick.
It is the best. You know why? Because I'm here. It's the best ship, honestly, and we're doing a great job, and the people love it. And we've had such a great season so far. The weather's been fantastic. And you know what? Seattle's a wonderful place, especially if you have a beautiful day and you see the mountains. But as you go further north, it becomes even more dramatic. So this is where we actually maneuver the ship from.
Captain Rick will be gliding the Explorer in and out of Puget Sound through October. He makes it look so easy.
Anybody can do it. Come on up here for a lesson next time.
Should I show you my driver's license?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, all right. Captain, hey, thanks so much for having us on board.
So nice to see you
yeah,
again.
It's good
Wow.
to see you again. Yeah, very, very cool.
It's great being here in Seattle. Bye, everyone.
There's a lot more ahead on Seattle Refined. Are you in search of the best sushi in Seattle?
If you want to get in there, you have to put your name on the list.
Our resident sushi expert gives a raw review about the top spots in town. And meet the teacher's pet at WSU. Stick around. It's about to get a whole lot cuter on Seattle Refined.
Welcome Welcome back to Seattle Refined. I'm Gard Swanson. We are really enjoying our visit here at Washington State University. Well, no offense, Eastern Washington, but if you want really good sushi, we got to go that way, due west, back to Seattle to get that fresh fish, right? We got with our sushi expert on Seattle Refined, and she gives us a list of the best places in the city.
Mashiko's deal, it's been here since 1994, I believe, and it was 2009 when they went fully sustainable.
You know, it wasn't a matter of whether or not you should, it's why isn't everybody else doing this? You're looking at each item differently, where it comes from, how the stocks are, if it's farmed, how is it farmed, if it's wild caught, how is it caught.
The most important aspect of good sushi is the ingredients, and you know, having the freshest ingredient is crucial.
So we just got these from a vendor. They're a gooseneck barnacle. Really exciting. I mean, this is the first time I've used it, so they look like dinosaur toes. I just ate a couple as is, and they're tasty.
It's just good food, good fish, good people.
Next, we head over to Sushi Capo Tamura in Eastlake.
Yeah, that spot's a little bit more upscale. It's located in Eastlake, great for like a date kind of situation.
Here at Sushi Capo Tamura, we do authentic Japanese cuisine using very local, seasonal, sustainable ingredients.
Taichi's a fisherman, the chef owner, and he's a fish nut. Best fish you can get in town. We have it figured that I've eaten here 2,400 times since the opening about 5.5 years ago. I've eaten all over Japan, from one end to the other, and I've never had anything better, even in Japan, which that's saying a lot.
We're doing very Japanese cuisine, but you can only find it in Seattle.
And no tour of Seattle sushi is complete without mentioning Chef Shiro Kashiba.
He's been behind Shiro's in Belltown for 20 years. 2014, he retired after 2 decades of slinging fish. Retired for like a hot minute and came right back to an even better place. Kind of an upgrade, if you will, in Pike Place Market.
Yeah, try the chef choice, omakase. I think this is the best sushi. We just got today 500-pound bluefin tuna. The bluefin tuna.
It seats like 74, so there's definitely an exclusivity factor. The bar seats 14, so if you want to get in there, you have to put your name on the list.
We actually have some friends that have already been here. They said it was life-changing. And then my friend over there told me about it. Said it had really good ratings and it was really good.
And I'm from New Jersey, New York area, and there is delicious sushi there, but I heard this is the best in the world.
For more great sushi recommendations, check out our story on SeattleRefined.com. Coming up on Refined, get ready to cheer bravo to the Seattle Opera. Find out why millennials are being drawn to this siren sound like never before.
Welcome back to the show. We'll have more from our tour from Washington State University in just a moment. But first, we wanted to tell you about something really cool our sponsor, Seattle Opera, is doing on the other side of the Cascades. Now, a lot of younger folks turn their nose up at the opera, but that's because they've never really experienced it. But now a great new program is helping introduce the opera to a whole new generation of fans.
It's so much fun being part of Bravo. We have fantastic cocktail parties and masked balls, exclusive performances that if you're not part of Bravo, you don't get to experience, and who doesn't want to have a good time at a party?
Bravo is Seattle Opera's young professionals group with all 600 members ranging in age from 21 to 39.
We actually have the largest program in the country, which we're very proud of. Having younger generations involved in the arts.
Ellie Ulrich, a student at Cornish College of the Arts, fell in love with opera the minute she was introduced to it.
I was left in the dark for a long time. I had no idea what opera was or how it functioned until I was a voice student and started taking voice lessons. It was more of just like going to see shows. Then I realized how beautiful it is.
With an annual subscription, Bravo members experience exclusive perks like 50% off season tickets, even a complimentary glass of wine at intermission, and fun social events as cool as Laser Opera.
So Laser Opera is held at Pacific Science Center annually, and it is a laser light show that is specifically choreographed to music that we provide them with.
You definitely don't want to miss out, especially with the opera's upcoming lineup, which includes Madame Butterfly opening next month.
We also have The Barber of Seville, which everyone knows, hey, Figaro. Everyone knows that piece, whether you're an opera lover or not. We also have Aida coming up at the end of the season. We have Così fan tutte, which is basically a romantic comedy, shall we say. We also have a premiere of Beatrice and Benedict, which is a Shakespeare performance, and we'll be partnering with Seattle Repertory Theater for that.
For young art lovers around Seattle, programs like Bravo not only help them get involved in all Seattle has to offer, but they also get the chance to make friends they may have not met otherwise.
People who go see the opera are people who are naturally into the arts, and they like to go see those type of shows, so you can meet people there that are kind of the same interest as you, and that can be really cool.
To learn more about the Seattle Opera's Bravo program, log on to SeattleRefined.com. Seattle Refined will be right back, but first, our Tech Tango App of the Week.
The new Microsoft Pix camera app was named one of the best apps of the year by Time Magazine. Microsoft touts Pix as being a better camera app than what comes standard on your iPhone. Microsoft states it is a bit like having a pro photographer inside your camera, tweaking settings, selecting the best shots, and enhancing them on the fly. Key features include automatic face recognition with optimization. A fun feature is the ability to apply artistic style to your photos. You can easily increase or decrease the intensity of the effect. This is a fun thing to do for social media posts or to use them for birthday and Christmas cards. In my side-by-side comparison, I found Microsoft Pix to even have a better zoom. I'm Francie Black with your App of the Week. For more great apps, visit techtangotoday.com.
If you
Refined viewers, we need your help to find the top spots for summer around Western Washington. It's a little thing we call the So Northwest Awards. From the best cocktails to the best places to meet a summer fling, we want to know your favorite spots. To see all the categories and vote, log on to SeattleRefined.com, click on the Lifestyle tab, and select SONW.
Welcome back to Seattle Refined. We are really enjoying our tour here at Washington State University, and check out Martin Stadium. It's absolutely spectacular here. Well, we all know this is really a husky-free zone, but dogs are always welcome here.
WSU is home to one of the top animal hospitals on the West Coast and best vet schools around. This place is huge. They use state-of-the-art equipment to care for animals of all breeds, shapes, and sizes.
Cattle, llamas, alpacas, sheep, goats, pigs, anything that you might find on your typical livestock facility farm. We have raptor rehabilitation license here in the state of Washington and a lot of injured raptors.
Doctors do it all, everything from oncology to psychology.
I'm going to reward him for that.
Speaking of, meet Rowdy. He's just one of many success stories at the hospital.
Rowdy was a shelter dog. He was surrendered because he had some medical issues and he was difficult to work with. He had some reactivity. So he was brought from the Humane Society, he was brought here for his treatment. So now I am clicker training him. So every time he does a behavior that I like, I will click to mark that behavior and I'm going to reward him for that.
He's sitting. Is that a good behavior?
Yes, that's a good behavior.
Right,
so,
here you go.
so we can just give him a treat.
And the cuteness doesn't stop there. I mean, seriously, check out these pygmy owls.
These guys are both residents. They came to us for usually man-made injuries. Both of these guys have had wing injuries that have made it so that they're not releasable. So they wouldn't be able to compete in the wild and they wouldn't be able, thank you, to find food in the wild.
But you saved their lives.
But thanks to the amazing program at WSU, most rescued owls are released back into the wild.
And how many owls and birds have you worked on in your career here?
Oh, geez. We generally see somewhere around 300 a year.
You guys want to sing a little song with me?
Who are you? I'm not thinking Herrick's a fan.
You're not with me on that? Wow, thank you so much to Washington State University for having us on campus so we could show you around. We saw so much cool stuff. We had a blast. We'll see you next time right here on Seattle Refined.